Ashleigh here, and if you are new, hey girl, hey! So today my background is looking a little plain, but that's okay because today I'm going to be showing you guys some awesome polymer clay DIYs. So let's go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned, I'm going to be using polymer clay for all of these DIYs today. And for the first one, I'm just going to be using plain white clay. And then I'm going to take one of these little polymer clay cutters that are in different designs. And I just use the flower looking design. So I cut out a whole bunch of different sizes. So I had large ones, small ones, and medium sized ones. And then I placed all of them on a baking sheet and popped this into the oven at 275 for 15 minutes. After they were done baking, I just started to glue them on top of each other to give it a more an even more three-dimensional look. And then after I got those pieces glued, I then glued it to the top of this like glass container that had a bamboo top that I got out of Hobby Lobby, and I got two of them. So I just added the polymer clay flowers to the top of each one. After that, I took these little embellishments that I had and I added some gold leaf to the top, and then once that dried, I added those to the center of each flower. And you can add these things either using E6000 or you can use your hot glue gun to attach these. Alright, and that's it. That is all I did to these glass containers. I love how this turned out. Super simple to add these clay flowers to the top. These containers would be perfect for, of course, storing things, organizing things, or just using them as decor. So for this next DIY, I'm going to be sprucing up this cute little watering can that I found from Micheals. And I'm going to be using these little wood pieces that you can use for like jewelry and stuff like that. So I just took the same white polymer clay, flattened it out, and then I just placed that piece on top, pressed it down to have like the imprint of the center part, and then I pulled it off, and then I just used my scissors to cut around that part so I can have these little teardrop larger pieces. So after I cut out the larger teardrops, I honestly had little teardrop pieces in the little kit that I got to cut out the clay with. And so I created some more smaller little teardrops too. And then I placed them on that baking sheet. And then the little wood pieces, I just did that same kind of pressed the polymer clay down and I just kept it in the center. And I baked these again for that 15 minutes. After that, I took the watering can and then I started to add my little decorations on there that I created with the clay. So to do that, I'm just taking my hot glue. Again, you can use E6000 to do this as well. So I just added it to the top of the watering can, and then also I added this piece to the bottom on both sides. And then after that, I had these little bead pieces that I had previously. They're actually like pearls, but I painted over them with chalk paint, so I gave it like a matte finish. And then I added those to where the holes are on the top of these little wood pieces. And then after that, I took the other little smaller teardrop pieces and I added those onto the sides. And lastly, I added those same little silver embellishments that I painted that gold leaf color to the top and the bottom of this watering can, and that is all I did. And just like that, we have a non-blend watering can now. I love the little upgrade that the clay gave this with the embellishments, and now I can either use it to water my plants or use it as decor, and there's so many different ways that you can decorate your watering cans. Okay, so this next DIY, I was super excited to do this because I've been wanting to do it for so long. So I got this little soup-like cup mug, and you can use any size mug that you want. And then I just took my polymer clay and started to flatten it out. And then I just added that to the bottom of this mug just so I can start to create that shape. And then I started to remove the excess clay using this little plastic knife. And then after I did that, I took it off again, and then I kind of flattened it out a little bit, smoothing it out with my roller and also my hands. And then I placed it right back on top. So anyways, after that, I just popped this into the oven for 15 minutes and then I let it dry. And as you can see, when you take it off, you have this nice like bowl shape. So for my dish, I'm going to be creating a face in the inside because I just love the look of these. So I just took a small piece of clay and started to roll it together to create smaller coils, and then I added that to the top and just created my face. And you can make a face, you can do something else, whatever you want. Just have fun. After that, I then popped it back into the oven. Then after that, I just took the gold leaf and I started to add that around the edges of my little small dish, and then also the pieces that created the actual face. And that is it. That's all you have to do to create one of these jewelry holder dishes. So fun. You can do so many different designs with this, different colors, you name it, have fun. But it is just so simple to make one of these. So for this next DIY, I'm just using this wood frame sign that I got from the thrift store, and I am just going to paint that. My favorite chalk paint color, you guys know, is Sheepskin, and I did about 2 coats of that on there. And then I took the polymer clay, different colors, and I started to mold those into larger coils to create a rainbow. So once I started to get my coils together, I just wrapped them underneath each other to create a rainbow. Very, very simple to do. And I just made sure, of course, first I had my sizing right, and then I just started to add the different coils in the inside. So once you get it done like this, the next thing you want to do is just cut off the excess. So when you do this, just make sure you're cutting it evenly, because I cut mine and I thought it was even, but then it ended up not really being as even as I thought. But it's okay, because I'm going to show you how I kind of hid that part. So I pushed these in together, took my spatula, slapped this onto my baking sheet, and popped it into the oven. So now I'm going to share how you can create these, what I call wood bead clouds. So you're going to need wood beads and twine to create this next part. And all I did was I added those beads to the twine. I only did 4, but you can do as many as you want. And then I tied a knot on one end, pushed the beads down, and then I tied another knot on the other end, and I cut off the excess twine. And then you'll have your little wood bead cloud. So I then took my rainbow and I just added it to my wood sign using my hot glue. And then I added my little wood bead clouds as well using my hot glue on both sides. And then to hide the little bottom part, I just took some twine, cut it in half, and then I added that to the bottom, and that was it. Now I have this really cute wall art. I love how this turned out. It's nice and 3-dimensional. You can do any shape, design that you choose to. Just get a wood sign, create it, bake it, pop it on there, and you'll have a very awesome sign. And that is all of the clay projects that I have to share with you guys today. I love how each one of these turned out. They were so simple to do. I hope you guys got some inspiration while watching this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below to let me know what you think. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you'll always be up to date with my latest tutorials, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!